so for some more face stuff, these are blushers and bronzers and highlighters. So I guess I'll start with highlighters. This is a Sephora highlighter that I got quite a while ago, and I had bought this hard candy highlighter because I heard great things about it, and they're basically like the same thing. And this is the hard candy. This is the hard candy. It's actually a bronzer, but people use it as a highlighter because it's in Tiki, and I don't know how anybody could use this as a bronzer. It's very, very pale. So I use it as a highlighter, and the Sephora one is in Light Beam. Let me compare these. Yeah, the Sephora one is a bit too sparkly. I like the shimmeriness of the hard candy one, so and this one's old anyway, so I'm just gonna get rid of it because I don't use it anymore. But even this one is getting kind of old, but whatever. I like it, and it seems to be fine, so I'm going to keep that as my only highlighter. And then I have this Too Faced bronzer in Snow Bunny, which I used quite a bit of, and I love it, but since it is shimmery and it has talc in it, I think it has talc in it. Does it have talc? I'm pretty sure it has talc in it, and I'm just trying to stay away from talc and shimmer because I am acne prone, and products like that just tend to clog your pores, and they also, like, the shimmeriness of them will, you know, just emphasize your acne and stuff. So I just really like to use matte face products, but I got good use out of this, so I don't feel too bad, but it is pretty old, so I'm gonna have to just get rid of that. This is a NYX blush in Taupe, but I used it to contour my face. But I now just use that bronzer that I showed you from Everyday Minerals, so I will not use this again, and it also has talc in it, so that'll go in the trash. And then this is awesome. This is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, which, like I said, it's similar to the Everyday Minerals. The colors are very similar. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It seems like the Hoola might be just a little bit darker, but on the skin they look pretty much the same. And again, the Hoola bronzer has talc in it, so I'm gonna see if I can donate that. And then these Milani blushes are absolutely gorgeous. These are the baked blushes, and this one is in Red Vino. This is a great, like, fall color. And then this one's in Coralina. I absolutely love both of these blushes, but again, they're shimmery and they have talc in them, so I'm either going to have to pass them on to my mom or just see if I can donate them. They might be a little old, I'm not sure. I don't think they're that old, but I'll just figure it out whether or not I'm going to trash them or donate them, because as you can see, I have not really put a dent in them, even though I did use them quite a bit, but blush just never seems to go anywhere. And I also don't wear makeup every day, so, you know. This is a recent purchase. It's the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Airbrushing Blush. It has a natural SPF 30 in it, and the color is called Natural, but it's just a gorgeous, like, pinky peachy blusher, and I absolutely love it. And it's darker than that other blush than this blush, the Rose Blossom. As you can see, this one's quite darker, and I just like the convenience of, you know, something that you can just, you know, have in a compact like this and use a brush and not have to deal with, like, loose powders, which is the only thing I don't like about the mineral makeup that I use. But I do love that I can just use this blush and it works just as good. It doesn't have talc or anything harmful in it, so I love it. And I think that this packaging again matches my nails, so how cool is that? So yeah, this will be my one and only blush. That's it for face products, I believe. So I lied, I still have some face products and a random eye product. This is the Milani eyeshadow primer. I heard that it was a dupe for the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, but I did not agree with that. I feel like this was way too oily and I just didn't feel like it worked as good as the Urban Decay eyeshadow primers. But maybe I will try it one more time before I get rid of it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna trash it because I have had this for quite a while. But maybe I'll just give it one more go because I do have some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer samples, which I will show you shortly. And then these are my pore fillers. As you can see, I've got the Porefessional. I have one that I've used quite a bit of, and then a new one. And I have the NYX pore filler. And this was again before I decided to not use silicones on my face and stuff, and they do say that silicones clog your pores and everything, and while this stuff works amazingly, I think I'm going to have to pass it on to my mom or donate it. And the NYX pore filler, I did not feel compared as much to the Porefessional. Like, it does an okay job of filling your pores, but it just does not have the same consistency and smoothness of the Porefessional. Like this one I feel like kind of like shoots out. See what I mean? I don't know, I just don't like how, like, it's just kind of, I mean, it's okay, but I just, if I were gonna buy, you know, a pore filler, I would just go with the Porefessional because I just feel like you can't really see, that one just like comes out all creamy, and I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit better. I mean, if you wanna, you know, a more affordable like dupe, but I don't feel like this is like super expensive anyway, and this little thing lasted me quite a while, so I would just go with the Porefessional. But this is an okay dupe. It's not a perfect dupe though, in my opinion.